everyone to smile. One thing about Toastmasters is that we love to have fun. And you might ask yourself, how can you talk about having fun when you're talking about public speaking? What's fun about that? As a matter of fact, studies show that public speaking in front of an audience, ranks highest in terms of fear for most people. The good news is that you're at the right place at the right time, because by the time you leave today, I'm hopeful that you'll have tools that will just help you to relax when it's your time to share with your colleagues a presentation, perhaps a project you're working on. This is going to be helpful in overcoming your fears. No fear, which is an acronym, so it'll help us to remember the information as well. Let's look at the N in no fear. One thing we'll discover, whether we're professional speakers or have never spoken in front of a group before, is that nervousness is okay. The sweaty palms, the perspiration, the rapid heart beating, those are all normal reactions to standing in front of a crowd, whether it's a crowd of 200, 2,000. From the least to the most experienced speaker, we all will have some type of nervousness. Now, with that being said, let's everyone just say, don't you feel better just knowing that it's okay? The next point that will help us all as Toastmasters, even here on our job, is organize your ideas, thoughts, your plans. Organization is going to be key when you're making a presentation. As a matter of fact, we've been taught this from grammar school. When we're preparing a topic to speak on, our teachers have told us that our content must have an introduction, a body, and what's the last one? Conclusion. The same is true as we're speaking in Toastmasters. We want to be prepared and organized. And we'll apply those same principles with an introduction, with the body, and conclusion. And that will help to minimize our anxieties and our fears. The next great thing about speaking or any other fear, whether it's a fear of heights, a fear of spiders, fear of the dark, fear of riding in the elevator, fear of riding on roller coasters, whatever that fear is, today we are all going to face our fears. We're going to say to that fear, you're not going to get the best of me anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get the best of you. So what does that mean for us as we're speaking as Toastmasters? It means that, I may hear someone else speak, and I may think to myself, wow, they sure do well in their speaking. I wish I could speak like that. Trust me, we all had a beginning point. So regardless of where we all are individually, we can look at that and say, I'm not going to be afraid of standing in front of a group anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm going to sign up for the roles, because you'll have opportunities every meeting to sign up for the roles. I'm going to sign up for the roles to serve in leadership positions. I'm going to sign up for the roles to serve as a speaker. I'm going to be engaged in my Toastmasters club. Why is that beneficial? You'll see results. First of all, we want to see results here on the job. your managers will begin to notice the difference in your communication skills and your leadership skills. As a matter of fact, when you talk to Toastmasters, you might even hear personal examples. I'm one, for example, that Toastmasters has helped me in terms of career promotion and moving up the corporate ladder. So there are some advantages in being a Toastmaster. And the next point, E, you want to engage your audience. You want to make sure that there's a connection with everyone in the group. You want to make sure you don't leave anyone out. And as you do that, it draws your audience in. The next point, avoid trying to memorize. I did this one time in college. It did not work. What happened? As a matter of fact, I looked down at my friends from my hometown as I was giving a speech, and I saw them laughing. That just totally got me off track. And still to this day, I remember saying to expand, expand, expand. I was thinking, expand my horizon. I had practiced this speech. I had memorized this speech. What we can do is we can jot down key points using index cards, just bullets, highlight of points that you want to cover to make sure you capture everything. And that way, whether your friends are sitting in the front laughing or not, you can still go ahead and make your presentation very effectively. Also, what's helpful is rehearse. We just saw the Olympic professionals who have been training for years and years to finally make it to that place where they can compete in the games. When we're competing here on our jobs, we're competing in our communities. Everywhere we go, we're competing. But what is helpful as speakers and as leaders is for us to practice, to rehearse, so that we can make sure that we cover all the material that we need so there's a takeaway. On takeaway, as I'm wrapping up, remember, we've decided that we will have no fear. Toastmaster would only be an added benefit to your organization. Why is that? Because it will help you to develop two things, your leadership skills and your communication skills. Now, who here does not want to develop in those areas? Who wants to develop in those areas? By show of hands. Again, you're at the right place at the right time. Thank you. Now,